But the fact that I can consider it is nice. Just they're so tiny. So part of me is like, yeah, that's true. I probably should keep them at 20. And just be like happy that I'm able to make them faster so that I get more out of that 20. That's true. Good advice, thank you. And whatnot, yes. Oh, man. You said whatnot, and it made me think of, like, online shops and how way too often I compliment someone's dress, and they're like, thanks, I got it at Shein. And I'm just like, I don't know how to react to that. I'm like, oh. When people say that, because they're so proud of how cheap they got it, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to react, because I don't want to like poop on their party, but I'm also like, do you know why it's that cheap though? Because there's a reason. Oh gosh, yeah, no, ugh. It was at the market. It was one of the, like, vendors that was so proud they got it at Shein, and I was just like, girl, that's gross. I don't want to tell you that, but, ooh. Come on. We can do better. So, like, I'm not trying, we all are on our own journeys of doing better. But let's not shop at Shein and Temu and other places like it. I have my suspicions about Amazon Haul, although apparently my brother was trying to say that Amazon Haul is just like returned items, but I don't know about that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just saying, oh, okay. It's probably the best you can do. Because, like, I don't want to, like, burn bridges or anything. And I don't want to make someone feel like shit about themselves. But I'm like, okay, I would think about that. Yeah, preaching's not going to do anything. If I'm having, like, an actual conversation with someone, then I might open up about, like, well, I personally try not to shop there, blah, blah, blah. But if it's just a passing comment, like, no, preaching's not going to do a tiny bit, except for burn a bridge. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep an audience with that person. So, yeah. Yeah. And sometimes when we're patient enough with people, they come around. Like my friends with me, because I have come a long way. And I'm proud of how far I've come, and I'm grateful for my friends' patience with me. So it does sometimes happen. And I am proof. Like, I try to think of it that way because I could be really down about how long it took me to come around on a lot of stuff. But the point is that I did come around and that it is possible to do so. I didn't stay because it would have been, I don't know. At one point it wasn't easier to stay. It felt discomfortable leaving or staying. So I was like, well, I might as well leave. What I mean is just like all of the things that I grew up in that weren't serving me anymore and never really served me. I was like, why am I doing this? Yeah, you still have stuff you bought from Shein years ago and you still love them. Yeah, like I got something from Shein at a thrift store and like it is low quality, but I'm also like gonna keep it for as long as I want it and enjoy it, because that's still reducing waste, and that's like the best thing I can do for it now. Thank you, friend. I have a long way to go still, I'm sure, but I am very proud of how far I've come. And like my friend Jen was saying, she likes knowing someone that came out of it successfully. Like that gives her hope for the world. And I agree. Yeah, I know. That's like the sad thing is when I compliment stuff, then I'm like, dang it, I like Shein stuff. Ugh. But they're copying stuff that has good style and they're just making it with cheap labor and then selling it for cheap. So, yeah. Come on. I still didn't get it. Maybe it's not gonna happen for me, but try one more stitch. Okay. I think we can do one more. I think that took about 8 minutes from the last I checked. That's good. What bothers me so much is when people who like they have like a lot of money are still shopping at Temu. I'm like, hey, you can actually afford to do better. Why are you still being cheap and like paying for things that were, and because they're like, oh, it's probably just like returned items, and they buy from the returned item, and like the mental gymnastics that people go through so that they don't have to admit that they're like contributing to harm is really frustrating. But then again, like I can't say I've never bought M&Ms. Like there's all sorts of things in the world that it's hard to avoid sometimes. We can't possibly hold all of it in our heads. All we can do is what we do know is harmful to avoid that. But like continuing to shop somewhere and choosing not to do the research, that's what bugs me. My uncle's like, oh, I got these drones for like $27 on Temu. And I'm just like, you have like $1 million house. What are you doing? And it's probably going to break down like quickly. Because, like, I don't agree with it, but I understand the excuse of, like, oh, but I can't afford to shop anywhere else. I just want to get something nice for my kid. First of all, it's not nice. But, I don't know. I don't need to keep ranting about Temu and Shein. There's all sorts of arguments. But the point is, like, hey, we actively know it's not good. So let's try to shop somewhere else. Let's try to shop local. when we can. Anyways, my uncle is a very silly man. But you know, he's surrounded by a lot of silly people, so I understand the challenge of breaking out. This is a nice song. Tried to go to the store and left my wallet at home. No. Oh no. How far away from home did you get? I'm really sad to hear that. Do they have like Apple Pay, like tap to pay? I don't know what kind of phone you got. I don't recall. Ow. Poked myself, but just a teensy bit. I didn't draw blood or anything. Not far. Okay. Still frustrating. You're already on the road. To have to like turn around and go back home. I've solved this problem. I attached my little wallet thing to my keys. So if I've managed to get into my car successfully, I have my wallet with me and my ID. So there you go. Just get a wallet that is attached to your keys. Right? Yeah, no, I would just turn around. If you were already at the store, it would be like a different thing. For sure. Man. Running errands and still watching my stream. What a friend. Ah. Oh boy. Making a little mess back here. little messy back there. We'll have to fix that. It was part of my phone case, so mentally expect it to be there, but it broke. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Best way to run an errand. I love that. It's like hanging out with our friends virtually. I would agree. That's a good way to run an errand. I'm probably going to make a grocery order so that I don't have to, like, run around the store. Try to fix the back a little bit. Ooh. The metal caught on my nail. It didn't hurt or anything, it just, it caught, and so I needed to push it back down. The metal. Goodness. I don't know, maybe your brains didn't go there. I'm sorry it keeps jiggling. I keep bumping it tiny bits. Well, I got on a soapbox a bit today. Sorry about that. At least we all know we're in good company.